Good morning and welcome to Daybreak. I'm your host, Celina Pomeani.
And standing in for Alex Peterson this week, I'm Courtny Jodon. This week on Daybreak, we have your campus news, city news, and national news.
As well as weather and entertainment reports. Plus, Jillian Trainer is here going to show us how to make chocolate peanut butter no-bake cookies. Daybreak starts now.
That's what we have to do.
My baby takes the morning train. He works from 9 till 5 and then he takes another home again to find me waiting for him. My baby takes the morning train. He works from
And in campus news this week, Point Park Police have reported that the Public Safety Department is upgrading their security on campus, as well as giving students safety tips. Point Park Police Captain Bernie Merrick said that about a year and a half ago, the university constituted an armed on-campus police department. The department installed emergency call boxes and extension of the card access system. Point Park also has 900 security cameras located all around campus. Merrick and Point Park Police Chief Jeffrey Bisong gave students a few safety tips, reminding them to never walk alone, always in a group, to pay attention, and to never flash a lot of money at a bar. The United Student Government recently decided that student organizations and clubs should hold more responsibility when requesting funds. Now, according to the Globe, around $15,000 of allocated funds from last September was not even spent. The new rule will ask university organizations to set a specific date for which amounts of their funds will be spent. Now, if the funds are not spent by the chosen date, then they have 30 days to spend the money before it returns to the general budget. Student organizations were asked to put in all requests for funds for the last semester last Monday, which was the 28th, and requests put in after this date can only receive whatever money is extra. And good news for Point Park's soccer team. Both the men and women's soccer teams could have the opportunity to play at a professional soccer stadium near campus. Now, according to Dean of Students Keith Palo, Point Park is negotiating a contract to develop a relationship with Highmark Stadium, home to the professional soccer team, the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. That's just right across the bridge in Station Square. Palo also said other student activities could be located there, as well as intramurals. And now here's Courtney with your city news.
Thanks, Celina. In city news this week, 2 construction workers were injured early last week when a deck collapsed at an apartment building in Lawrenceville. Pittsburgh Police Lieutenant Jason Lando said the workers were injured about 4:30 Tuesday afternoon near the intersection of 49th Street and Harrison Streets. Lando said the workers fell 3 stories to the ground and were rushed to the hospital in severe condition. Police Sergeant Ronald Griffin said detectives were told that the men are in stable condition at UPMC Presbyterian in Oakland. And a Baldwin Whitehall School District bus driver has been charged with sexually assaulting a 15-year-old boy after meeting on a telephone dating service. Police say 73-year-old William Shares of Brentwood is facing charges of sexual assault, involuntary sexual intercourse, indecent exposure, and other offenses. The school district superintendent, Randall Lutz, said Shares is on a voluntary unpaid leave and will not return to work anytime soon. And the victim has not been identified. Shares' preliminary hearing is set for February 4th. And Pittsburgh police are on a manhunt today for a suspect responsible for shooting 2 victims in multiple times in downtown Pittsburgh last week. And the 2 unidentified victims were approached by the suspect on the corner of Fort Duquesne Boulevard and 7th Street when he tried to rob them and then opened fire. Pittsburgh police say 1 victim, a 46-year-old male of York, was shot in the back of the head and suffered several gunshot wounds to the midsection. The 32-year-old female victim of East Liberty was shot multiple times in the stomach as well. And the victims told police they had been smoking marijuana with at least 1 other man on the ramp leading from the Andy Warhol Bridge. also known as the 7th Street Bridge, to the walkway along the Allegheny River. Police have not released any information regarding the suspected shooter, but urge anyone with information to call the robbery squad at 412-323-7151. And that's all for your city news this week. Back to Celina at the couch.
Thanks, Courtney. Next on Daybreak, we'll have a national news report, and a little bit of Gotham City returns to Pittsburgh. We'll be right back.